They're a staple of horror, the shambling figures that haunt our nightmares. We call them the undead. But that's not really true, is it? Zombies aren't undead, they're just dead. Think about it. Look past the gore and the chaos. They don't think. They don't feel. Their brains, the very core of who a person is, are gone. The lights are out, and nobody's home. It's like a computer that's been unplugged and had its motherboard fried. What animates them isn't some dark magic or a miraculous resurrection. It's much simpler, and in a way, much more terrifying. It's infection. Imagine a virus, a biological marauder. Its only goal is to replicate and spread. This virus doesn't care about consciousness or memory. It hijacks the body's most basic functions, turning the host into a walking, biting delivery system for more of itself. It's a biological puppet master, pulling the strings of a corpse. The virus reanimates the muscles. It triggers a primal, insatiable hunger in the brainstem. But the mind, the personality, the soul, the you, that's already gone. What's left is just a shell, a corpse, running on a corrupted viral operating system. It's pure, mindless impulse. Now, the undead. That's a different story entirely. That term implies a continuation of self, a life beyond death. Take the classic vampire. They are conscious, self-aware beings. Cursed, yes, but they are still thinking, feeling entities. They remember their human lives. They can plan, strategize, and even feel emotions like love, hate, or regret. They choose their actions. A vampire hiding in the shadows isn't just driven by instinct. It's waiting, observing, making a decision. That is the true essence of being undead, not merely reanimated, but truly living a second, unnatural life. When you put them side by side, the difference is stark. Thors. On one side, you have a horde of zombies, a tidal wave of rotting flesh, feeding mindlessly on whatever is in front of them. They are a force of nature, like a flood or a fire. There's no malice, no intent, just a biological imperative. On the other side, you have a solitary vampire, watching from a rooftop. They are a predator, an intelligence. Their hunger is not just for sustenance, but for something more: control, power, perhaps even a twisted form of companionship. This distinction is crucial. Zombies aren't immortal. In fact, they are the opposite. They are actively decomposing. They rot, they fall apart, their bodies are on a timer, destined to decay into nothing. They are temporary, fragile puppets made of failing biological matter. The true undead, creatures like vampires, are often depicted as eternal, cursed to walk the earth forever unless destroyed by specific means. They don't just decay, they endure. So, when you see a city overrun, you have to ask yourself what you're truly seeing. Are you witnessing a viral outbreak of the dead, a biological catastrophe? Or are you seeing the machinations of the truly undead, the intelligent monsters who walk among us? The ones who aren't just hungry for flesh, but for power, for dominion. They might even use the mindless dead as a distraction, a chaotic shield for their own sinister plans. Next time you watch a horror movie or read a scary story, remember this distinction. Zombies are not the undead. They are simply the dead, given a horrifying, fleeting encore by a microscopic tyrant. They are the dead pretending to live. And knowing that difference might just be the key to understanding what you should truly fear. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into horror lore, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content that explores the shadows. Let me know in the comments what you think are zombies, undead, or just dead. See you next time.